Merhaba sevgili Oyun TV takipçileri, kanalıma tekrardan hoş geldiniz. Ben Taner. Bugün sizlerle birlikte Kingdom Come Deliverance 2'de 3. bölümümüzde birlikteyiz. Bildiğiniz gibi başımıza kötü şeyler geldi. Bir mesajı iletmek için başka bir bölgeye gidiyorduk ve bu arada dinlendiğimiz esnada başımıza bir takım olaylar geldi. Bir önceki videolarda bunları hızlıca izleyebilirsiniz, görebilirsiniz. Aynı zamanda shortlarda da, short videolarımızda da bunları görüyor olmanız gerekiyor. Ve şimdi kanalımı eğer takip etmiyorsanız, ilk defa benimle karşılaşıyorsanız lütfen bir takibinizi alırım. Kingdom Come gibi ya da onun gibi survival, zomboid olsun, Far Cry serileri, FIFA gibi oyunları oynamayı çok seviyorum. Sizlerle de birlikte tanışmayı, konuşmayı çok isterim yorumlarda. Onun dışında kanalımı takip ediyorsanız hemen videoyu beğenmeyi lütfen unutmayın. Çok az beğeni alıyoruz, çok az etkileşim alıyoruz. Buna rağmen tabii ki elimizden geldiğince videolara devam etmeye çalışıyoruz ama bu bana verebileceğiniz en büyük karşılık. Mikrofona çarptım. Şimdi hemen 3. oyunumuza, 3. bölümümüze devam ediyoruz. Dışarıda bizi Hans Capon bekliyor olması lazım. Ayaklanmış, birkaç gündür rahatsızdı. Şimdi gidelim bir kendisiyle konuşalım bakalım neler anlatacak. Selamun aleyküm. Oturayım mı?
Look who's... Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt,
Başka bir şey
fair maid.
düşünmüyor gerçekten.
And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojana told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's
Çok
all we
önemli bir
need.
bilgi öğrendik bu arada.
I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And
Bizim
as I
soylu
recall,
olduğumuza inanmıyorlar.
you already
Yani
got
Sir
a
Hans
pony
kesinlikle
from Uncle
soylu.
Hanosh as a
Bizimki
reward
de
for
yarı
saving
soylu
me.
gibi bir şey
Your
böyle.
pebbles.
Sonradan
So I'll
okumayı
save
falan
myself a
öğrendi.
few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Ha, bir de
The
bu var.
foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in
Sol
your arse.
kaseye.
If I hadn't carried him,
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
true enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God
could go
bless
for
you
something
for
to
your
eat now.
generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need,
Şunları alsam olur
the
mu?
doors of Perkstein shall always be
Tamam
open
oğlum
to you.
masal
Thank
anlatma
you,
ya.
sir. Though, I'm not
Su falan
sure
var
I
mı
could
ya?
find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. We got
ekmeği
held up
alayım
in Troskowitz.
Of all places.
Aynen.
And it's not
Oo,
the first
pastırma
time.
bayılırım.
I know, but I was going
Eyvallah,
past
sağ
and I
olun.
thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then you shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly
Kardeşim
twice.
yürüyelim mi? Hadi gel.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toff? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Bence gördük. Şimdi ya ben de benzettim. Bilmeyen arkadaşlar için ilk oyundan daha babamızın yapmış olduğu kılıcı çalan şerefsiz oyun boyunca onu kovalamaya çalışmıştık, bulmaya çalışmıştık. Sonunda böyle tam elimize geçirdik derken yine kaçmıştı. Ve burada bence gördüğümüzü düşünüyorum. O yüzden onu gördüm diyeceğim.
I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Bu arada bu dostumuz gayet soylu bir arkadaş ama oyunu biz zaten soylulardan gelmediğimiz için soylular gibi oynamak zorunda değiliz diye düşünüyorum. Bu yüzden oyunu oynarken gerekirse biraz çalma çırpma yapacağız. Ama tabii ki gerektiği yerde iyiliğimizi de yapacağız. Biraz Robin Hood gibi takılacağız yani. O yüzden hem de oyunda hızlıca ilerlemenin ve gelişmenin yolu aslında biraz da gerektiği yerde insanları soymaktan geçiyor. Ve sonuçta Orta Çağ kültürü kimin gücü kime yeterse, dolayısıyla bence itibarımızın böyle çok yüksek olmasına gerek yok. Biraz oyunda yaramazlık yaparak oynayabiliriz diye düşünüyorum. Daha eğlenceli olacağını düşünüyorum. Umarım beğenirsiniz. Lütfen yorumlarınızı yazın. Ona göre de elimden geldiğince karakteri şekillendirmeye çalışacağım. Çok uzun bir sürecek bir seri. Emin olun çok eğleneceğiz. Umarım beğenirsiniz. Devam ediyoruz. Oğlum hemen karı gördü ya. Evet, en sonunda geldik gibi sanki.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Üzerine bok dökmeleri iyi olmadı. Bence bunun intikamı ileride
now
alınacak
what?
ama...
There's only one thing we can do.
Evet, tabii ki tek yapabildiği ve en sevdiği şey Han'a gitmek ve orada içki içmek.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Adam böyle zorluklardan geçmediği için tabii
Well, she's
çok
not
ağır
far off.
geliyor ona. Bizim
We
eleman
look like a
zaten
couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
şeyden geldiği için alt
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your
geldiği
head.
için sıkıntı değil ama o
Different lands, different
Lord'un evladı
customs.
olduğu için.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Bence ya alay konusu olursa falan ne alakası var yani? Pusuya
A
düşmüş.
laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Evet, yemeğinizi
Here
yiyin.
we are. Gentlemen.
What is this?
Oğlum, yemeği de beğenmiyor. Pezevenge bak ya.
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it?
Aha.
That's that woman from the pond. What, the one you gave us away for?
Five bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Hayda. Pezevenk kendi gitmemiş.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard some talk about your...
Tamam ya hadi.
What was that?
Amma küçümsediniz arkadaş bizi de ya.
Oh,
İki evsiz kaldık.
poor Captain Thomas might never get
Başımızdan
back
neler
on his
geçti.
feet.
Name names.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
And Betty most of all.
Right.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha.
Just that my
So
old woman
that's why they
don't know what
sent
to
you
do
for
with
the
them.
Wait a moment, then I'll be right back.
Her stewed lights. That's not a bad idea.
Ablacım.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
Eşek gibi çalışacağız biraz.
My old man was meant to take him into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right. We'll do. For sure it's less.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than Nabakov my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid the bills.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartje there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell,
Allah bizi bayağı
it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you've got to carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. so you don't do yourself a mischief.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it. Aye, coming right up.
Thanks, man. I got my hunger.
Koçum. Hadi kalk ayağa da biraz çalışalım.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for Von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough.
Oh! Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm going then.
Senin gibi arkadaş olmaz olsun.
But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Yok, bu bizi saldı, bize yardım etmeyecek.
Look out!
Lan artistik yapmayın, zaten başından neler geçmiş var ya. Gidelim şu şeyleri taşıyalım.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Herkes ekmeğinde. Şurası mıydı? Buraya mı koyuyorum?
It's just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Jeherovka stream.
What then?
Innkeeper,
Has the
what's
water
taking
sprite
so
been up to
long?
his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Taking their time again.
I'm telling you.
Handa insanları dinleyerek çok şey öğrenir diyorsunuz.
That was our car. But the two of us managed to get away.
How's it going?
It was
The
the
wife
same
and I are
bandits who
pickling
attacked
cabbage.
Lord von Bergov's
Loads
men.
of it. Again? That's what you said last week.
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it.
Pickled cabbage drives
We
out the
lost
black bile and puts your
everything.
fluids in balance.
What is that
What
to understand?
fluids?
Saturn
What
and
if
Jupiter
you're
are in a
one of
bad
those
constellation at the moment.
And you're up to
That
no
turns
good.
off the black
We
bile
should kick
and makes
both
you
of
ill.
you out.
You idiot.
Just to be on the
You've been
safe
hanging
side.
around with Miller Crazel again,
Having
haven't
to
you?
be more
And what if
sympathetic
I
toward
have?
people who've been
He
ambushed
may be a
when you've
bit
got
off,
so many
but
bandits
everything
and
he
other
says
rabble
is true.
here.
The other
We
day,
are
he told me to
sympathetic,
give the cows
But you're
dark
no
ale to
nobleman,
drink.
just an ordinary
What?
big mouth.
You didn't actually do it.
Hayda.
Laugh all you like. But if I
Hans
told
Capon'a
you, they get
sataşıyor. Biraz sonra ortalık karışır bak ben söyleyeyim. Neyse ya ben şunları taşıyayım da.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Why the hell did it pour beer on the table?
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
sterben!
That fella! He's the
one!
Hey!
Nice hit!
Get away for us, fucker!
Enough's enough!
Oh, God! Ich wollte you, I always get a stinking yokel to fight.
Get him! Kann dich ausnehmen!
Don't swear him!
Jetzt reicht es! You're dead! You are falling!
Ha bayıldı. Gel buraya.
This won't end well for you.
Yeah! Don't scare him!
Let him have it!
No, you don't!
You shouldn't have fucked with that, bastard!
oldu iyi. Aha asker geliyor.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do?
And who was too scared to speak? Well, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that
Master Otto?
Hey! Go!
Gözümüzün önünden kayıp gitti adam ya.
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Piçe bak saldı bizi.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Evet, enteresan bir hikayeydi. Şimdi suç ve itibar çok güzel. Çok önemli bir nokta. Şimdi hiç suça karışmadan zaten oyunu tam anlamıyla oynamak mümkün değil. Gerektiğinde biraz suça karışmamız gerekiyor. Tabii itibarı da yüksek tutmaya çalışacağız. İkisini dengeleyeceğiz. Genel olarak çevredeki insanların bizden bir tık çekinmelerini de sağlayacak bu aynı zamanda. Ve bence eğlenceli bir yol izleyeceğimizi düşünüyorum. Bu bölümün burada sonuna geleceğim. Bir sonraki bölümde hep birlikte
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Yalnız başımıza, çünkü Hans Capon bizi terk etti olan bitenden sonra. O bizi suçluyor, biz onu suçluyoruz. Bence kesinlikle o suçluydu. Biraz kendine beğenmişliği ve kibri yüzünden bir takım işlere girmemesi sebebiyle şu anda bu duruma geldik.
Hey, over here.
Bir sonraki bölümde yolumuzu bulacağız. Düğün törenine gitmek asıl,
Henry?
en asıl. O ne lan? Bu kız nereden biliyor bizim adımızı?
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
You're Henry, right? Or was it the other one?
Bunları bir sonraki bölümde göreceğiz arkadaşlar. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.